Welcome to Missing Chronicles, where we delve into the heartbreaking and enigmatic mysteries surrounding disappearances. Here, we will immerse ourselves in the world of unsolved cases, thrilling search efforts, and intricate journeys. The goal of this channel is to spread awareness, foster community connections, and provide support to the families and loved ones of the missing. Join me as we embark on a suspenseful journey, hoping to uncover the truth behind these missing chronicles. Help us sustain and grow Missing Chronicles by becoming a patron on Patreon. Your contribution ensures that we can continue our investigations, share compelling stories, and work towards a world where no one is forgotten. Join us in making a lasting impact today. Unexplained encounters, strange experiences in Starved Rock State Park and Arctic Village. 12 years ago, I had a very strange experience at Starved Rock State Park in Illinois. It was so bizarre that I never talked about it. Recently, I started reading stories about missing persons, and I realized that what I encountered fits the profile of the missing persons cases. Many of these stories border on the unexplainable and bizarre, so I believe what I experienced was not unique and may be part of an actual phenomenon. Here is my story. I was visiting my girlfriend in Chicago on a sunny and calm winter day. We decided to go for a hike at Starved Rock State Park in Illinois. Being an avid hiker, I wanted to enjoy the cool, fresh air. We hiked for several hours in the late afternoon and decided to head back to the car. About half a mile away from the parking lot, we came across an area where tree branches were broken and scattered over the trail. Most of the branches were broken high up, resembling the kind of damage seen in Sasquatch areas. As we passed through this area, I started to feel like someone was watching me. It was similar to that uneasy feeling you get when someone is focused on you in a crowded room. I looked around to see who was watching me, but I saw no one. There was a group of walkers several hundred feet behind us and no one in front of us. Despite that, the feeling of being watched persisted, and I had a sense that someone was following us from behind. I kept looking behind me, expecting to see someone, but there was no one except for the group far back on the trail. Feeling like someone was close behind me was disturbing. I asked my girlfriend to walk ahead of me, and I let her go about 20 feet in front because I had a strong sensation of a nearby presence just behind us. I turned around, and within 30 seconds, I saw a woman approaching me at a fast pace. Her speed was much faster than her walking gait. It was as if she was moving on a people mover or a conveyor belt. She was less than 20 feet away from me when our eyes met. I was alarmed and gave her a stern look, questioning her sudden approach. She stopped when our eyes met, and I could see a slightly alarmed expression on her face, as if she had been caught. She appeared like a normal woman in her late 50s, wearing a bright red winter coat, gloves, and slacks. What stood out was her speed and the absence of any sound as she moved. There were no footsteps or rustling in the woods to indicate her approach. It was a strange encounter. We stood there, staring at each other, without either of us moving. After a few seconds, I felt like I had made my point, so I turned around and continued walking. My girlfriend hadn't noticed anything unusual and kept walking. After a few steps, I realized that there was no way she could have caught up to us from the group in just 30 seconds. I turned back to look, but the woman had vanished. She was nowhere to be seen. The group behind us didn't have anyone wearing a red coat, and there was no one else around. It was perplexing and took us about 10 minutes to reach the car. Since that incident, I have carried this strange experience with me for more than 12 years. It was exceptional and unexplainable, making it difficult to share with anyone. Reading similar stories of unusual encounters and disappearances in the Missing 411 series has been a relief. I believe I narrowly avoided being snatched by something, but I don't think the woman I saw was the same entity. I feel there is something different and unseen that was responsible. Recently, my wife shared a story from her cousin and people in her home village in Arctic Village, Alaska. In 2017, her cousin's boys were playing outside when the 3-year-old went missing briefly. After a frantic search, they found him unharmed, but he mentioned that a big man had taken him. The details surrounding the incident were perplexing, leaving many unanswered questions. These experiences, along with the research and documentaries on the missing 411 phenomenon by David Paulides, have made me realize the similarities in these encounters. I am a logical and rational person, and I have no history of mental illness or drug use. These incidents have stayed with me, and it's a relief to find others with similar stories and a platform to share them. Thank you for watching Missing Chronicles. We have explored captivating stories and searched for answers behind the vanished. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay updated with our latest videos. Share these videos to spread the message and assist affected families and loved ones. If you have any information related to the cases we've discussed, please leave them in the comments section. Together, we can make a difference. See you in the next Missing Chronicles.